Hey guys, this is BishReviews and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm back with another Disney storybook review. And on today's episode I have Disney's The Jungle Book storybook review. Now I'm little refraining from calling this a classic storybook because it's not been tagged anywhere on this book that this is the classic storybook, but then again this is a Disney classic movie and of course this is a Disney classic storybook. So yeah, last week I did a review to the A Bug's Life classic storybook. Now if you have not watched it, I've linked them down in the description below so that you can go and watch it. Also, lately I've been doing Disney classic storybook reviews, so if you want me to review one of your favorite books, just go to the comment section below and let me know which book you want me to review. Also, I have posted a video with a list of books that I have, so you can go and watch it, and also you can comment on that video itself. So yeah, let us begin with this review. So these books are by the Mouseworks, and like every other Mouseworks storybook, we have a few of the characters in the front of the book. It has that beautiful background from the movie, and we have Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera. So on the top here it says Disney's The Jungle Book, and The Jungle Book is written in pink with the black shadow. It looks really nice. And on the left side top here it has the Mouseworks logo stamp. And yes, again, the characters on here. On the spine of the book, as we can see, it says Walt Disney, The Jungle Book, and we have the Mouseworks logo stamp down there. So at the back of the book, we have Shere Khan, Kaa, two of the characters from the movie. On the top here, it says the Mouseworks Classics Collection, and they are the name of the books that they were under this collection. And it says collect all these favorite Disney classics. And at the bottom here, we can see this, the background. So yeah, I'm thinking that this is the first edition of the book because I've seen a book that has the classic storybook tag written over there. But I mean, everything is same. It's missing that classic storybook thing written over there. So let us open the book and have a better look on the inside. So on the very first page, we have the Disney classic characters like every other classic storybooks. On the left side, we have a few things for Walt Disney. Now, if you want to read that, please pause the video. And on the right side, it says, this Mouseworks Classics Collection storybook belongs to, and it says Mulaney. Now, again, I thrifted this storybook. So, yeah, I did buy a whole bunch of books from the, I thrifted a whole bunch of classic storybooks, and I think they were from the Mulaney's collection. So yeah, here we go. It says Disney's The Jungle Book in black. We have a picture of Mowgli, and down there we have Mouseworks and a few of the other things. So yeah, here begins the story. Now if you want to read the story, please pause the video because I'm not going to be focusing on that. I'm going to be focusing on the illustration, a few of the storyline, and the quality of the book. So speaking of the quality, the books of these Mouseworks classic storybook are really thick, and they're really nice. They're not the glossy pages like the Paragon ones, but then they have that matte finish which looks really nice. So the movie begins by Bagheera finding a human, they call it man cub, so a human baby. So he takes it to the wolf family so that they can take care of him. So I love this illustration. The classic illustrations, they're really nice, but I wish that they had taken out a deluxe storybook, the deluxe illustration one, like they did with few of the things like Lion King, The Little Mermaid, Aladdin. Everyone has that beautiful new illustrations. And I've yet not seen a new illustrations for Jungle Book. I've even seen for Bambi, but again, not for this book. So this is the wolf's pack. I think the leader is, the name is Akela. So the man-child is grown up and they feel like it's not safe for him in here. So they allow Bagheera to take Mowgli back to the man city. Again, the illustration is pretty dark in this page, so I don't know if this writing is that visible. So here's Mowgli and Bagheera trying to go back. Now, the name itself is so, it gives so much of the Indian vibes. I think Jungle Book is all about Indian character Mowgli, and it's in the Indian forest. I'm not really sure. If any one of you know, just let me know. Just correct me if I'm wrong. So this character is called Kaa. It's a python, and he or she, I think in the movie, the Kaa is played by, the live action movie, Kaa is played by Scarlett Johansson. So that's the female, but this one I'm not sure. I think it's male on this animated one. So Bagheera saves Mowgli from being eaten by Kaa, And here is again Mowgli ran away because he did not want to live away from the forest. So here is Colonel Hathi with his pack. I wouldn't call it pack, but family of elephants. So even Mowgli tries to pretend like an elephant so that he can blend in and live with them. And there's Colonel Hathi asking, Hathi in Hindi means elephant. And yeah, so he figures out he's not an elephant, and Hathi commands Bagheera to take the man cub to the village. And again, while they are talking, Mowgli runs away and comes across a bear named Baloo. So Baloo again is a very famous character for Disney. I've known that name since I was a kid, so that's why I call it a very famous character. So Baloo is all about eating and living less of the life in fun, eat and sleep. So again, this is a very simple but really beautiful illustrations, but I wish, again, I want to see these illustrations in a deluxe version, because again, deluxe would be so much more vibrant than it already is. So whilst they were sleeping, again, the monkeys steal Mowgli from them and take him to, I think it's this one. I think he's a orangutan. And again, he wants to know how the fire is made. Everyone is really, enticed and intrigued by that fire that they wanted for themselves. So Bagheera and Baloo find that out, and they try to, save Mowgli from the orangutan. And Baloo disguises himself as a monkey as well. And when his costume falls off, they have a fight again. So I've seen different versions of Jungle Book, so the story kind of mixes up in my head, because I've seen one of the Jungle Book, I think it was a Netflix adaptation, where this orangutan is like a big one, a giant one. So yeah, the temple is all in collapses, and yeah, again, when they're escaping, here is the villain of the movie, Shere Khan. I really like this character. So slick, slow, so classy. I mean, even in these illustrations, I really love it. I just wish, Disney, again, they bring out the deluxe version illustrations of this one. Looks really nice. So he was hunting, he was really hungry, and his hunts comes to an end when he hears Colonel Hathi asking Bagheera what has happened with he comes to Hathi to ask for help if he could find Mowgli. Again, Kaa gets in hand with Mowgli, again tries to eat it, but again is pulled by Shere Khan. Again, such a nice illustration, I would say. Again, this book's being really thick, it gives you that premium feeling that these books are really nice quality. So again, Mowgli is able to escape from Kaa and comes across these vultures who are making fun of him. And at that time, he comes in face to face with Shere Khan. But he's not scared of him. Again, being brought up in the jungle, he's kind of brave. That's when Shere Khan pounces on Mowgli, but then there's Baloo and all the other characters trying to help Mowgli. So yeah. So Mowgli, again, the lightning strikes on a dry tree and the fire starts, and Mowgli, fires everything up. That's when Shere Khan is scared and runs away. Again, here's Baloo, who went up against Shere Khan and I think is injured. I'm not really sure. I've watched this movie, but I watched this really long ago, so I don't exactly remember step by step. But again, I do know this story because I've heard it so many times. I've watched the live action one and everything. So yes, Baloo and Bagheera again convinces Mowgli that it's safe for him in the man village, and that's where they take him. And here is, I think her name is Radha. She comes up in a Jungle Book too. I unfortunately do not have that book as of with me right now, but if I ever come across with that as well, I'm going to review that book as well. So he decides to live with them. There's Radha. She looks like Jasmine, I would say. And here is Baloo and Bagheera. So yeah, that's in the story. And again, here is Baloo and Mowgli. Yeah. So yeah, here is my review to the Disney's The Jungle Book storybook. Now, yes, I have always loved this Jungle Book when it comes to movies, animated movies, or even series. I remember there was one series of the Jungle Book as well. It was really nice as well. I don't know which company made it. It was not Disney, I know that, but it had episodes, or longer episodes, so many of them, Adventures of Mowgli and all that. It was really nice. But in that series, I think the snake Ka was different as well. But yeah, all in all. So yeah, the next week I'm going to be posting, I believe I will be doing the Incredibles classic storybook, because I've been getting the request for that book as well. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please hit the comment section below. Please do like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. And until the next video, thank you so much for watching.